What's up, you bunch of turds? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Deuce MS. This is our Plains View. If you're watching later on YouTube, then you are watching my third YouTube channel. It's literally just Twitch VODs. Come hang out with me for the live streams if you want to. And if not, that's fine too. Twitch.tv/DeuceMS. I have two other YouTube channels. My main channel I stream on Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern, thereabouts. My secondary channel is a Pixel channel, Pixel Deuce Plays. I play stuff like Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley. Right now I'm playing Dinkum. Be playing Everdream Valley when it comes out. So check all that stuff out if you want to. The Dinkum series has been a lot of fun. I think we're getting to the point where we're about to start making some huge advancements there. So go check it out too. I appreciate y'all, and that's pretty much it. I recommend. Oh, on the main channel we play a lot of different games. Today we checked out some Out of Ore, which would have been Tuesday. This past Tuesday we checked out Out of Ore. That's a fun game. I think a lot of people are just overlooking it. It's like Gold Rush, but you can build free build stuff, which is kind of, I always like free build. It's always a lot of fun. This is probably not going to be great. I'm probably going to be all over the place. Not using GPS. Normally I let Jimmy do this, but he's over there running the harvester. John's back working on the running grain, so I figured the grass is ready to cut. Let's do some Hesston, some wrapped Hesston bales. We're getting low on silage in there, believe it or not. Not low, but we're low enough that we need to do this. So I think at some point we'll need the wagon. We'll start letting somebody mow with that thing and pick it up. We may go sell it back, honestly. I don't know that I even need it at this point. It's just not big enough to really do a whole lot for us. The mowing and wrapping and stuff takes a little more time, but at the same time, it only takes a couple months. Those bales are ready. Where the silage, we'd have to build up a lot, or the chaff, grass, whatever. We'd have to build up a lot, and I need them, kind of going to need them pretty soon here. I think we're going to buy some more cows today. We got a contract going on for soybeans. That pays $37,000. That pretty much paid for it, but I think we're going to sell it back and just get whatever money back we can get for it. It's not going to be a lot, but it'll be some. Once we get done with mowing, we'll probably run and sell that back. It's kind of a rash decision, but I'm paying the penalty for not being able to lease equipment, so I had to buy it to try it, and it didn't work. I can't pick up bales on contracts right now, so yeah. That's okay though. At some point we will. I think it's something in the glitch in the matrix somewhere that's caused an issue between the two. So hopefully it gets worked out at some point. Nothing to do with me. I'm just doing what I do. So we'll see. But either way, I appreciate everybody joining me for the live stream here. I appreciate you. How's it going, Derek, Celtic Moon, Spiderette, Jerry, Crystal? Hope y'all are doing well. Smokey, how's it going? Hope everybody is doing well. Yeah, I think a lot of people are overlooking Out of Ore just because it's not like Gold Rush, right? It doesn't have like the big title or whatever. And it is kind of glitchy. It does run pretty hard on computers too. It's not the smoothest running game. But I feel like there's a lot more there that we can kind of do. I don't know that there is though. Maybe once you get the separating plant built, that's kind of the extent of it. You can build. I know we can build like buildings and such too. We're gonna have to try to do that. I think that's gonna be fun. We'll probably play it a couple more times and then wait, see if any big content updates come out for it or something. But either way, Iowa Plains View, we have to start buying more cows. We need more. I want to get to 100, and it's going to be, 1,000. It's going to be very hard to do that if we're not buying them. So we got to start buying some more cows here pretty soon. We'll probably start. We may buy some more today. I don't know. It's very possible. It's very likely. I got plenty of feed. We got plenty of TMR in there to give them. I got plenty of straw as a backup, so I'm not too worried about that. And we got to wait till April, I think, to plant oats. Let's see real quick. I think it's April we can plant oats. Planting oats, March and April. Yeah, we can plant oats in March or April, so we'll wait and do that then. And then we'll see what happens after that. But I want to plant some more oats just because oats give us straw for sure. They give us more straw than anything else. And we get a slightly better price for the oats than we do wheat or barley. And we get almost the same amount. It works out a little bit better for oats per acre than it does for a wheat or barley. It's not much better, but it's somewhat better. So we'll stick to that. We'll go with oats again, just for the straw, really. That's pretty much it. And we can also feed the oats to the chickens if we have any left over, which we're still doing contracts, which is great. That's the reason it's great having 2 workers. We can send them off to do a field and let them ride. So, but either way, yeah. Here we are. Good, just got home from work. Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, I'm having a good day so far. Like I said, had a little bit of fun over on Out of Ore earlier, just digging some ground, trying some new things out. We messed around with the separating plant earlier. That was kind of fun. I say the plant. It's more of a, there's a separating machine, and then you have some conveyor belts and stuff, messing around with that and trying to figure that out. So we're gonna have to do some stuff and level some ground out and really set up a nice plant. I think would be very fun. Do some actual work in there. But I don't know. People don't seem to like it. I looked at my analytics afterwards. It didn't have a whole lot of people watching, so you know, people don't want to watch it. We'll play something else. I'll find something I enjoy that people do want to watch. J-Rock, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Hope you're doing well today, sir. Oh, shut up, you stupid birds. I had enough of that in that South American map. Just staying warm. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, I know there's a few people that genuinely just enjoy the, like, kind of like me, just enjoy the what can we do with this, you know, kind of thing, because that's kind of what that game is for me. Because, like I said, I've watched a couple of videos on you know what things do or whatever, and I saw Split set up his wash plant or his separator plant, whatever you want to call it, the conveyor lines and all that kind of stuff. It's actually pretty simple to set up to let it separate. That wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. But at the same time, you can free build, and there's free pieces in there you can build with. So you can do all kinds of stuff. And I'm really looking forward to getting into that part of it too. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. You can make roads. You can do all kinds of stuff. So all kinds of equipment in the game to play with. It's really a sandbox game. A sandbox. I would say Gold Rush, but it's not. It's an ore. A sandbox or mining ore game, or mining game, I guess, would be the way to say it. It's very neat, though. I like it. And I know it's not going to be everybody's favorite, but I like it. But yeah, I think there's a few people that really enjoy it. And I think a lot of it's just my content. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go. A lot of people don't like to watch that kind of content, is what I figured out. A lot of people like to watch people do tutorials or always showing something off, and it's like, I just like to play games and enjoy them and figure them out as I go. Is that the one game demo we watched a couple days ago? It's not a demo, so I found out that it's full. It's out. It's full release. But the devs are still updating and still patching, and they're still doing stuff in the game. So they're still working on it, but it is a full release. But I found out that it is full release. It's not early access. It's not a demo. It's out. There's a lot more there than what I thought too, J-Rock. But yeah, it's that one that you were watching. Yeah, leveling the ground. Yeah, that's it. That's Out of Ore. But what you were watching me do was basic. Just get in the machines and push dirt around. There's a lot more to it than that. I didn't realize it. So I played with some of it today. It's pretty neat though. It's pretty cool. And honestly, I have a better way to build, so I'm gonna start another fresh save next week, I think, and we're gonna try something else out. I've got an idea on how to build completely off of everything I'm doing, and you can probably just put systems of conveyors layered on top of each other before it gets to your trommel, your separators. And there might be a filter for separators too. I think there is. I'm gonna have to figure that out as well. So, what's up, Shadow Dance? How's it going? Welcome. You wish it would be for consoles too, Derek? The Out of War? Yeah, I mean it's a fun game. There's a lot more going on there than what it seemed. I thought it was just, you know, pushing dirt around, and then I got it, and I started watching those videos. I was like, oh my god, there's so much more here than I realized. There's a ton of stuff going on there. So yeah, we're gonna have to go back and figure some more stuff out with the game for sure. All right, this should be it right here. There's some little patches we missed, but I'm not super worried about them, I guess. Corners and whatnot. I was trying to stay out of my my alfalfa grass over here that looks pretty good. It's nice and green though, isn't it? Nice and dark green. Yeah, I like it. I like it. All right, let's pick that up, fold it up. We'll go put it up, then we'll get the next machine out. Start doing some windrow. Again, we're using this guy because it's what we have. We got some more pallets to move around too. We may do that as well. I know we'll do it today because we're going to end up sleeping through the night at some point here. We're definitely gonna be putting pallets away at some point. We're stacking them on the trailer anyway. I need to see when the best price is to sell. I keep forgetting when it is for tomatoes and lettuce. It's a different time than everything else. We have to figure that out again too. Actually, light back in this thing in here with this. It's just so much easier. I can get it whatever angle I want and then just kick it over. I'm probably going to run, I may run a couple of headlands and then flip because we got all this is going to be alfalfa next year, I think. When can I plant alfalfa, speaking of which? Oh, I can plant today. Oh, man, okay. And it'll still be ready in this time period? Really not. I'm going to replant this field with alfalfa, I think. And we'll see how it does. We'll see if we get more or less or whatever, and if we have to change it back, we'll change it back. But hopefully we end up with more silage bales from the alfalfa than we do from just regular grass. I'm sure we will. I don't know how alfalfa works. I have no clue. So let's get this set up and going here. Vermeer windrow. It's already set for us. That's nice. Okay. All right, let's just lock on right there. Drop it down. Again, we're going to run a couple of headlands here just to get out of the... oh, man, I'm going to have to trail off a little bit right here, aren't I? I don't want to get too far. I don't know if this will kill that or not because it's alfalfa. It might, though. Let's see. It doesn't look like it hurt it at all, really. Don't know that it will. Let me get off in this for a minute here and see if it'll take the corner out there. I don't think it hurt it, actually. That's all right, though. We'll go ahead and back up and run a couple of headlands here. Just so I can stay out of that. That's pretty close. It's pretty close. We may not get it all, but pretty close anyway. Yeah, we missed a little edge there. That's okay. That's fine. We didn't have it all the way open either, which I think that Vermeer is for. The Vermeer save is for it with it all the way in. I think is what I ended up doing. It's okay though. How you liking the alfalfa on this map? I haven't done anything with it yet because it grows in season. So I gotta plant it and then I gotta wait till April, May, June, July to harvest. So I can harvest anytime in April, May, June, July. We may get more than one cut out of it. I'm not sure. I know in real life when you plant alfalfa, you can get more than one cut. Well, I watch Sunny Farms and they have a I don't think it's a dairy farm, it's a cow farm though, cattle farm. and they grow their own alfalfa, and they can get 2 or 3 cuts a year out of it. So I don't know if that's the case, but I'm gonna see. Yeah, I'm gonna see. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and plant this whole field in alfalfa too, and we'll see what happens. I want to get it planted today though, so we need to get this done. We may work all the way into the nighttime because I kind of need to be quite honest. Oh, have you already messed with it on here, or just in general? Is it alfalfa in general? J-Rock is what you're saying. I think it's probably alfalfa in general. Also, the look of it, I do like the way it looks. Even the growth stage right there looks really good. No, on here, oh, okay. I don't know. Again, I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know if we get multiple cuts, if we get 1 cut. I have no clue. Because even on which I think 19 was different, wasn't it? They treated it more like grass than it did alfalfa. Like this actually has a whole different texture. Bud, what's up, man? How's it going? So clover's better better honey production, and well, I mean that's true, J-Rock. Yeah, I mean of course you're gonna be biased. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the people that have bias that don't admit they have a bias is the problem, right? Like knowing you have a bias towards something is okay, I think. And you have a reason to be because well you also mod, so you're also a modder, so it kind of makes sense that you would be biased on certain things. If we only get 1 cut out of it, we'll see how good it does. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out today. We're gonna get silage bales off of this, and then when we cut that alfalfa, I want to do silage bales if we can. I'm sure we can. I don't know that we can, but I hope we can. We'll see how much we get off of it. We may end up having to replant this in grass again. I'm not sure. We shall see, I guess. We shall find out. We'll find out for sure. And if it's just for grass feeding, the animals on 22 don't like grass as much as TMR. So it may be a case of not being able to continually use alfalfa. I mean, it may just be better to do grass. I don't know. It's better to mix the grasses. So if you do like, I mean, I don't know what other kind of grass there is that cows eat. I know it's alfalfa, but I don't know about the rest of it. It's better to mix the grasses to get TMR? What do you mean mix the grass? Can you do that? Is that a thing? Like in the game? Is there like a mixer for that, or do I put like... At least the direction you're going. Okay, good. Yeah, I can't wait to play Dairyland 22. This is gonna be great. You know what? You might actually... Oh, hang on. I know what it is. We gotta go reset him. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Jimmy's full, but John's sitting over there somewhere. I just need you to go empty out. Do I have to tell it this again? Surely not. No, it's activated. Come on. Go empty it out. John's setting up. Oh, no, John's gone. Okay, never mind. John's headed out with another load. I forgot to send John on after he got full. I'm going to have to remember to do that. because he can only hold a little bit extra, and then by the time Jimmy gets back on the field, he's just sitting there being paid. So it might be out in spring if I'm lucky. Okay. I hope it is. I hope it is. I'd like to see it, man. So maybe by the time I get done with my next single player after this, we'll be playing on J-Rock's Dairyland 22. I think that'd be pretty awesome. And that'll still be cows, but it'll be more, I'm sure you did what you did with the other Dairylands. That'll be more about the production side of it than just cows. If I had to guess. There's probably a lot more to do with production than I'm doing here. Which I can do a lot more with production here, but I choose not to. I'm just doing just cattle. Just milk, go sell it. Let whoever buys the milk do what they're doing with it. But I'm sure you're going to have other stuff to do production-wise. The main focus is the moo-moos. Well, I mean, yeah, but I can put more, stuff production-wise with it if I want to. I'll focus more on the cows for the milk and for the production. Then here, I'm focusing basically just on the cows. So, yeah, see, there you go. Plenty of room on the map that allow productions. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See, I knew you were going to do something like that. But it's just one of those things. I don't want to put two cattle farms back to back kind of deal, you know? So it's actually good that it's not close yet. Not super close to being done yet. And who knows, I may still be playing on Iowa in spring, dude. I don't know. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I thought 50 episodes in, we'd have at least 500 cows by now. Will be some select productions like custom dairy. See, that's what I thought, yeah. I figured you would. I remember Dairyland 1 and 2 having it, so. Having custom stuff. I figured you probably would have some custom stuff in there, but I wasn't going to say for sure. I was guessing. I was figuring on it, but wasn't 100% sure. Well, looks like we got rain coming. That doesn't bode well. We're gonna be sleeping at some point anyway. It's almost 6 o'clock. Jimmy and John both get paid overtime after 6, so we're gonna have to probably let them go here in a minute for the day. Get them picked back up tomorrow. This map's definitely been an inspiration. It seems like a lot of people are really enjoying this map right now. Everybody that pops in here like, yeah, I'm playing on this on console, it's great. You know, everybody seems to have a really good, positive vibe about this map. So that says something, because that doesn't happen a lot. No Man's Land, Western Wilds, maybe. I haven't heard as much about Western Wilds as I have this. So people seem to be really loving Iowa Plains-View, though. Also, my Farmer Deuce YouTube channel, man, I literally just take my Twitch VODs and pop them over there. I stopped even making thumbnails for them. The videos over there are averaging about 50 to 100 more views than my main YouTube channel with almost 10,000 subscribers. So that says something about the map, I think. Because it seems like people are looking for Iowa Plains-View, and that's what they're finding. Like, the videos on Farmer Deuce channel are averaging some good views. That means people are looking for it, which, you know, that right there tells you that people are really enjoying the series, or really not really enjoying the series, but really enjoying the map. If people are going to look for the map, they're enjoying it if they're finding that channel. So, and if you are watching over there, thank you. I appreciate you. Now just help me get it to 1,000 subscribers. That's the next goal. I guess 500 used to be, but I don't even care about 500 anymore because we already got the community tab. So 1,000 is the next goal. Yeah, this update, man, it kind of hurts me because I can't collect straw anymore for some reason. I don't know why, but it'd be nice if I could, but doesn't seem to like that. Straw collection. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Yeah, I mean, it's a mod conflict. It's got to be. Bud said he loaded it up with no mods, and it was fine. But as soon as he put on better contracts and collect straw at missions, it doesn't work. So, it just doesn't work. You just about got all past videos on Farm Reduce? Wow, yeah. Then you're watching a lot there, because I think there's a lot of videos over there. There's a couple of hundred anyway, right? There's at least 200 videos there, I think. I mean, that's from Elm Creek Day 1 Farm Sim last year to now. That's at least 200 videos. I was going to go ahead and go back and do those skipped rows, but I think I'm going to go right here. And we're just going to go back up this edge. Oh, forgot I raised that up. We're going to go back up this edge because I think there's some bits up at the top there. Okay. Yeah, it's going to get dark on us, but I want to get this done so I can get this replanted. We're going to be working at nighttime again. There's spots right up here I want to get. This line may not be straight, but it'll be together anyway. Growth stage never changed from growing. Yeah, if that happens to me, then I'm pretty screwed, honestly, if that happens on this save. It'll be some severe time loss. I mean, I can always go back and I've still got my other save, so I can always go back to it before the update. I don't want to have to do that, but I might. If stuff doesn't grow, then I'm going to have to. Like, I'm not going to have a choice. It's supposed to grow all year, just not as fast. Huh. That's odd. Okay. You're talking about the alfalfa grass, right? But the mechanic of how fast the grasses grow isn't really in the game. Yeah, there's still a lot of stuff just with basic farm sim here that's not really in the game yet, which is kind of weird. But, you know, I mean, again, they gave us great content. There's lots of content in farm sim. I don't really have an issue with it. There's lots of things they could do different, maybe, but, you know, whatever. I still enjoy playing the game, and I think that's the big thing. You think it's good for the game the way they built it? I don't know, man. Let's see. Oh no, grass can be harvested all year. That's right. Yeah, you just can only plant grass up to November. You can't plant in December, January, February. So that makes sense, actually, because if it's really cold, the ground's gonna be frozen. But you can harvest grass all year. So yeah, that does make sense, J-Rock. You're right. You're absolutely right. That makes more sense. Don't think I've done this row yet. I've not. Okay. Then we got, what, 2 more left? Yeah, 2 more rows left to get. Yeah. The fact they're going to add carrots next map. Oh, dude, I can't wait, man. Some different crops are going to be fun. We'll have to have a Bugs Bunny mod running around your farm, stealing your carrots. Still no accurate alfalfa? That's about right. Which row was it? It's so dark, this row. Okay. So dark on this map. But again, I need to get this done tonight so I can replant. I can't replant. I can't replant alfalfa after today. Oh, no, I can't. I can plant tomorrow. Okay. I'm doing 2-day seasons. I forgot. Almost amongst things that should be in the game by now. Yeah. Also, yeah, GPS. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely correct. Yeah, some accurate alfalfa and GPS should already be in the game, for sure. If we're gonna have cows in the game, you need some alfalfa grass. Throw clover in as well. That's true. Yeah, you gotta have clover and alfalfa both. Yeah, accurately done. You're right, though. It's gotta be accurate. Last run. Yeah, we can bail this up tomorrow. I was thinking I had 1-day seasons for some reason. I've only been on this map for 48 episodes now. Of 2 hours at a time or more. I think I would know by now. I'm gonna leave that setting on, and we'll just go grab the baler. It's lined up perfectly for the baler already. Leave that on. Clover's in the game. Clover's in this map. It's not in the base game, Crystal. And that's I think that's what J-Rock's referencing there is we need these basic things in the base game, right? They shouldn't have to be mods. Like GPS should be base game. Alfalfa and clover should both be base game. Because you have cattle farms. Cows are a big part of farm sim because there's many different cows you can get. Production-wise, a lot of stuff uses milk. But like cows are a big part of farm sim if you're playing like full-on production, farm sim 22 anyway. If you're playing full-on production style, you know, doing everything you can do in the game. So having the proper grass and stuff in the game should be there. It should be a thing for sure. It's weird that it's not. I will say this though, that the sounds are fantastic in 22. It's just great. Should be close. Oh, where's Jimmy? Jimmy, what are you doing? You sitting in the field waiting? Okay, good. No, John. Sorry, not Jimmy. Jimmy's over here. At least Jimmy's got his lights on. Big dummy. It's dark on this map, ain't it? Dang. Okay. Let's go sleep. What's up, David Moon? How's it going? Piney Run map. Is that a logging map? That sounds like a logging map. I haven't seen that one yet. I hope it's good though. Hope it's a good map. Check the store page. That's what I meant to do. Oh man. We really need one of these. We really do. Oh, here's another tractor just like we got. We really need one of these at some point. We're going to need it to do chaff. Because at some point, we're going to have more cows than we can feed with just mowing a small field. I just can't afford it right now. I really want to buy this, though, for compacting. I feel like we need it. I guess only 5,000. I really should get it. I guess we can turn the light off now. Let's go get Jimmy and John back doing their thing here. All right, there goes Jimmy. We'll come back and get John started once he gets that. I said I was going to take this other thing back and sell it. We're going to go ahead and do that. Because I don't need it right this second. I could use the money back, even if we paid 37, even if we get 27 for it, if we lose 10 grand on it, I could still use the money more than I could use this right now. This is just not helpful at the moment. And even in the long run, I think it's probably going to be more helpful to have a forage harvester, but this right here would be a good start. Because we could start with grass. And I've got some over there. We got 37,000 liters over there already. That's a good thing. But yeah, this would be great once we have enough cows that we need. I mean, actually, I probably should keep this and start stockpiling, but that's okay. Voltage, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. Yes, it's a good map. Cool. Sounds like a log, or yes, it's a logging map, or both. It could be a good logging map. That's probably what you were saying. It's a good logging map. I don't know that I'm going to do a whole lot of logging maps. I've got the Platinum DLC, but I'm probably going to wind up using like I've got the Lowboy trailer. I'll end up getting the Volvo truck, stuff like that. I probably won't play on Silver Run. I'll likely skip it. I think I've missed the boat on it. I've already seen people ride the roller coaster and such. Take it easy on these turns. Yeah, this trailer still should be in pretty decent shape. We only used it once. So we should get quite a bit of money back out of it, actually. I hope we get about 30 grand back out of it. If we lose 7 to 10,000, I'm fine. Any more than that, we're going to be in bad shape. Like, if we sell it back for half price, that's going to be bad. We're going to get 29, so if we repaint, 32.6, got an extra, what is that, an extra 300 bucks out of that? Not bad. Repaint and repair, we can get 32,624 out of it. Okay, so we lost about 5 grand. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's a decent trade-off right there. I'll take that. That's acceptable. That's acceptable. Totally good. And again, I still haven't covered my grass in the clamp yet. I'm gonna let it sit We'll cover it once we get it all filled up there. Took you 32 hours on Xbox to complete the roller coaster. That's pretty wild. Oh, and 2 boats. Roller coaster and 2 boats. That's pretty good, though. I mean, that's pretty quick. You can spend some time in Farm Sim and not even realize it. Mini Brun was remade for 22? Really? Huh. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do for my next. I said last time I had a plan. I had a plan, and now I've since rethought it because I don't know exactly what we're doing for the next multiplayer server either. So, I'll take map suggestions. MP Chit Chat, drop them in there. I'll take map suggestions for the next one. Get John going again there. Just started Iowa Plainsview last week at 51 hours. Woo! That's putting in some time right there. I like to hear it though. Yeah, Iowa's a great map. I'm just not sure. I've got some mods conflicting somewhere and I'm not sure what's causing it, but I've got some weird stuff happening on mine right now. I'm not sure what the cause is though. I wish I knew. I don't though. I have no idea. Oh, also the updated better contracts. Let's see what it looks like now. Details on. Jobs completed. That's what it was. Okay, so there's a jobs completed thing now. And then this down here tells you where to deliver instead of having to look here. So jobs completed 0 for Clifford Powell. Well, that's about to change today. That's about to change today. Yeah, we're going to have to spend a little bit of time today moving pallets around after we get done with this. We got a few tomatoes sitting out there. We got a few lettuce sitting out there. We'll move some pallets around in a bit. Wildly enough, I think I'm going to start right here and go down this one first. And hopefully I can still bale my own fields. I haven't tried this since the update either, I don't think. Yeah, okay, we're still good there. That makes me feel better. Glad that still works. And the lazy man's way. GPS. Set it and forget it. Until you hear the beep, and then you have to take control again. But after that, set it and forget it again. And then repeat. And I may do something different when we start wrapping. I may take them and turn them sideways in the field and line them up right down the center. That way I don't have to bounce back and forth getting all these together. I can do that when I'm wrapping bales. I can't do it any other way, though. Make sure John is on his way. Never really know. Yep, there he goes. Okay. And we actually have enough money to buy field 30 right here behind us right now, but I don't want to spend it. I want to keep it. I want to get that McCormick tractor. I'm going to keep the John Deere too. I've already decided. Keeping the John Deere, getting the McCormick. Look at all this loose stuff right here on the side. Wash my camera out with the trees. Huh, it doesn't kill your alfalfa to drive in it. Okay, well that's good to know. Cool. I didn't realize. I thought it would kill it to drive in it, but it doesn't. And Mini Brun is crossplay. Really? I'm trying to remember exactly Mini Brun. I may have to go look at it. It may be good for the next map. Yep, that'll work, bud. Yeah, again, we're going to count up total bales, and we'll multiply by 9,300 because that's what these bales are. And see how much we get off of this, and then after we get it replanted, when we do harvest, we'll see how much we get out of that. It doesn't look like it kills it. Did it? No, it didn't hurt it at all. Okay. I actually turned way too far because I was looking at the grass. I wanted to go to this row right here next. Yeah, doesn't look like it hurt it, but yeah, I want to test this out and see how much we get off the alfalfa. And it could be like grass where we can harvest, or we can leave it planted and it grows all the time. I'm not real sure how that's going to work. That's kind of why the test. We're going to see. We shall find out. Then again, we might just let that one little test area go and find out on it and let this stay grass for now. Let's do that. Let's let this stay. No, we'll go ahead and replant it. If we're going to do a test field, we're doing the whole thing. Do all of it. Even if I got to wait an extra month or two in game here for this to be grown evenly with the other one so we can harvest it all together. Yeah, I don't think I remember being that many silage bales. Was it like 12, 11, 14. It wasn't that many Hesston silage bales. When we were doing the small silage bales now, it was like 23, 24, I think. But I think with these Hesston bales, it's going to be slightly different numbers. Well, no, it's more than that, because I see there's 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 on the field right now. So maybe it's closer to 20 silage bales. I think that's probably it. It's probably closer to 20. 21, 22 maybe? I can't remember exactly. It's closer to 40 with the whole field doing silage bales. Halfway. Pretty sure this is our dead even halfway point. If that's the case, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 right there. Oh no, there's 5 there. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 on that side. There should be 10 on this side, so it gives us 20, maybe 21 bales. So it's going to be 19 or 20 bales. We can go ahead and figure the math on that. To be around 190,000 liters of silage. So that's a lot more than going to the bunker. Holy crap, that scared me. Ooh. Whoever did that actually got me. I was trying to figure out what it was. I was like, what is that? What's going on? Anonymous playing the sheep scream for 500 bits. Thank you for the 500 bits. Much appreciated. Whoever you were. Those some plungers at the anonymous sheep screamer for the 500 bits. Thank you so very much. Yeah, I was trying to figure out. I was looking around. I was like, what is that? Where'd that come from? I forgot about it. Oh, bud, dropping me some in-game money. Heck yeah, I'll take it. 500 biggins right there. Sweet. I'll take that too. What's up, Smudo? How's it going? How are 95% of your wish list on Steam games that are not out? Well, 3 of them that are out, I just haven't bought Texas yet, so that doesn't even count. The 2 at the bottom, I don't even know if I'm going to play, so technically those don't even count. So really, basically 100% of my wish list is not out yet. I mean, mainly because most of the stuff on my wish list is stuff that I plan on buying, and I stay ahead of things, so when they come out, I buy them. So that's the reason my wish list ends up being stuff that just isn't out yet. Like I plan on getting to, oh crap. Jimmy's going to stop harvesting. We're going to lose a whole day here. That's not good. Oh, I forgot this one is not on the GPS line here, so it's not. I do what I want. That's right. No, really though, it's because I keep games on my wish list that are upcoming that I'm looking forward to, and there might be some out there I'm missing. If there is, you know, let me know. But I keep stuff that I'm interested in playing, and I try to take like once a week and go through Steam and look for upcoming games. I haven't done it in the last 2 or 3 weeks though, which is probably crazy because there's a lot of stuff that gets announced this time of year, or maybe even comes out this time of year. There we go, waiting on the rain to finish, of course. Dang it, man. I still hate you for that. But, I mean, really, I don't get a whole lot of opportunity to play games without making content for it. Because I'm usually either streaming on YouTube or streaming here or recording from other channels. So, like, I just don't get a whole lot of opportunity to play games without making content. And I don't make content on older games. I'd love to go back and play Grounded, but I don't know how well it would do now, you know. It might do fine now, but I just never put Grounded on my wish list because I missed my opportunity. Small Lands, on the other hand, I'll be playing it. You're playing as a bug in Small Lands, so it's very similar to Grounded, but you're a bug instead. Kind of funny. Oh, we never did figure that, did we? No, the sheep scream happened. That's what it was. Something, I knew something distracted me. All right, let's see if we got about as many over here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, be 7, 8, 9, maybe. So yeah, we're gonna have about 19, 20, about 20 bales. So we'll tab out for a second. We're gonna get some peace and quiet for a minute here. Oh, we're between songs too, aren't we? That's crazy. Okay, calculator. So 20 times 9,300. We're just gonna call it 20. 186,000. So yeah, right about 190,000. If we get 21 bales, then we'll have 190,000. So about 186,000 in silage bales. It's pretty good, I'd say. In my humble, lowly opinion, that's pretty good. All right, turn all that off. We'll go ahead and punch this one out. This will be the first one we pick up. There we go. And I'm in no hurry to get back over there because neither one of them will be doing anything. I tell you what we can do though. We can see if John is back and full, and if he is, then we'll go ahead and send him on. Nope. All right. Well, you're gonna take the rest of the day off too, sir. So are you, Jimmy. Actually, you're not gonna sit there and get paid while it's raining. I don't think so. Oh, Jimmy's 98% full too. Almost had another full tank. Oh, that thing's still running. Hang on. There we go. Whew. It's in there wasting fuel. Wasting fuel. But yeah, if there's a game you think I should check out, let me know. Grounded was one that I always wanted to play. I just never played it. Can I show the different kinds of hay rakes this game has? Yeah, we can run through them real quick. So you got the one-sider. That's 2.5 meters. You got the center cut. Right, pushes off to one side, but it's a pickup. It's a belt instead of the rakes themselves. Then you got the rakes that throw off to the other side. That's a 3.4 meter. That's a 3 meter. I'm pretty sure this one throws to the... No, this one throws to the side too. It's slightly bigger though. This is a 4.7 meter. Then you got the Chrome that's an 8... Or the Samaz is an 8.4 meter.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the outhouse.
And I'm pretty sure this is a center throw. It is. Yeah, you see the blade in the center there. So they throw into the center. And then you got the belt rod that pushes off to one side, and that thing's really cool. I like this thing right here. It's very nice, but it's only 9.5 meters when you could get the Krone that's 9.7. It's the center. The Kuhn that's it's a 14.7. It's a center throw, and then you got the Klaas, which is 15 meters wide, and this is all these are center throw. The Vermeer from the Vermeer DLC, which is a great one. That's what I use. Then I've got a mod here that's a Rostelmash. That's the old style, the fan blade style, I guess. 6.5 meter, and then I got a mod that's the Krone Swadro 2000. I'm pretty sure this is a real piece of equipment. So is this. But this one right here is massive. It's 19 meters wide. But that's your different rakes you can get. There's lots of mods for them too. So don't take my word for it. There's lots of them out there. Who was that? Shadow Dance gifted a tier 1 sub to Not Combine. Shadow Dance, thank you for the gifted sub. Much appreciated for that. Throw some hearts and plungers, some gold TP in chat for Shadow Dance for gifting a sub to the community. Much appreciated. Much appreciated for that. Hearts and plungers and golden TP all around. Turn auto drop on. It's been a while since I've done this. I gotta make sure I turn everything back on here. Remember, I'm going to try to drop all these right in the middle of the field.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the outhouse.
Big Papa gifting a tier 1 sub to Unexpected Funation. Thanks, Big Papa, for the gifted sub. Much appreciated. Those hearts, pleasures, gold TP in chat for that, too. Heck yeah. Thank y'all so very much for the gifted subs there. Enjoy those emotes if you got them. Throw them out there. Much appreciated.
Are you not entertained?
Holy crap.
Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Anonymous playing Are You Not Entertained? For 250 bits. Thank you for the 250 bits. Much appreciated. Always forget about those sound alerts, especially at first with the sheep scream. That really got me. I forget that I have those on. I forget that I have them on. Thanks so very much for the 250 bits. Throw some plungers out there as well. Y'all know the drill. I know this might seem slower, but it's actually faster with that trailer we've got for these to bring them all to the center run. I've been thinking about this for a while and how to do this without having to run back and forth all over the field with the trailer behind me. And I can just do it with the bell wrapper and bring them all to one place. I'm moving them down the field to center them up anyway. I might as well just bring them to the center of the field facing this way. The long side. This makes more sense to me anyway. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Fantastic.
Welcome back.
Gladiator's one of my favorite movies of all time, too. Say what you want about Russell Crowe, but it's one of probably the best movies ever made. And that says a lot. That says a lot. Who is that? Anonymous Gifter gave Gargoyle a sub. Those some hearts and plungers from Gold TP in chat for the Anonymous Gifter. Thank you, Anonymous. Whoever that is, I appreciate you. Much appreciated. Hearts and plungers and golden TP all around for all the gifted subs. Heck yeah. Someone gifted me a sub the other day. It was me paying it forward. Well, cool. Somebody else gets to enjoy those emotes for a while, too. So that's awesome. Thank you so much for gifting those subs. There we go. that one down there. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Very generous. Paying it forward to let somebody else enjoy these emotes and not having to watch ads when they join the stream too. So that's always good. I think that's the biggest reason to subscribe to somebody, other than supporting the streamer you enjoy, of course. The main reason for me would be to not watch ads. Because it's not like YouTube ads, right? YouTube ads, you get like a 15-second ad you can skip most of the time joining a live stream. Rarely do you get a non-skippable 30-second ad or something, but Twitch, man, sometimes it's like a minute worth of ads. And if you catch something, like if you jump in right at the beginning of my stream and you're not subbed, if the start screen's still running in the first 5 minutes or so, then you're probably going to have 3 minutes worth of ads, and I do that so for the first 30 minutes, the next, for people coming in after that, they don't have to watch ads at all. That's why I do the 3 minutes worth of ads at the very begining.
Hey, how you doing?
It may seem crazy, but I would actually rather give you guys that than everybody coming in have to watch ads. So. Hey, Shadow Dance, continuing the gifted sub they got from Celtic Moon. Hey, thanks for continuing that sub. Much appreciated. Yeah, ads here are rough, man, because it's not like YouTube. Like YouTube, you get the 15-second ad or the 30-second, but you can skip after 5. And if you get a non-skippable, most of the time it's 15 seconds. But here it's 30 seconds minimum. Sometimes it's 45 seconds or a minute. I've had minute subs. I mean minute ads when I jump into people's streams on Twitch, and it's crazy. It's like that's not even their ad break, because it'd have to be a minute and a half or more for it to be their pre-planned ad roll to kill ads for everybody for 30 minutes. It'd have to be 90 seconds or more for that to be it, but it's not. Whoop, a little too far. Those aren't perfectly straight, but they're close. They're close enough that it's going to make a huge difference here, picking all this up. Can you explain to me what? Plungers, golden TP, and hearts. I'll finish my question. Yes. I have Prime. Does that help you more than just subbing? It's so if you have Amazon Prime and you link it to Twitch, you get a free sub every month. You can sub to somebody's channel for free. I'm not saying use it on my channel, but you can use it. I say for free. We pay a lot of money for Twitch Prime. People that have it, you know that. It's stupid expensive these days. Was it like $130 or something crazy? But you do get a sub for Twitch, so that's $5 back out of that $130. But yeah, you have to link your Twitch account to your Prime account, and you get that free sub every month. And I'm not saying you have to use it here, but if you have Prime, use it. Use it on somebody's channel. Make their day. God, it got me again. I wasn't expecting it. Anonymous playing the sheep scream for 500 bits again. Thank you so very much for the 500. Those some more plungers in chat. Much appreciated for the 500 bits. You've had 3-minute ads on YouTube? Yeah, I've had some hour-long ads on YouTube before, and some of them I actually watched quite a bit of. Like before I got premium, I had some super long ads, pretty crazy. But I watched quite a bit of one of the ads. It was like an hour and a half or an hour long. It's not even an ad. That's a full-on movie. Oh, hey. You collected all the level 1 emotes. Show me. Oh, nice. I've got all the level 1 hype train emotes. Sweet. I didn't realize I did that. Hype train success. Distributing emotes. Show me those hype train emotes if you got one. Your subs running out in 2 days is what I'm asking. Yeah. If you have Amazon Prime and you have a Twitch account, if you link the two, which I don't remember if you do through Twitch or if you do through Amazon. I think you do it through Amazon. But if you link your Twitch to Amazon, it could already be there. I don't know what they've changed since they added that. They added that a while back. So. But either way, yeah, if you get a Twitch Prime sub, you can use that on any Twitch channel. And yeah, basically what it is I still get my 50% of it, but the other 50% of it is already paid for. So like Twitch's cut is already paid for by your Amazon Prime, subscription for Amazon or whatever. But they'll pay the creator the 50% that they owe them, basically, out of the Twitch profit. So subscribing to a channel is $4.99. I get half of it on Twitch, so I get $2.48 or whatever it is, and then after the processing fees or whatever, I end up with about $2.70 out of that. $2.37 out of that. So it's about 15 cents for processing fees or whatever. So I end up about $2.37, and basically I get that $2.37, and Twitch has already been paid for because of the Amazon Prime subscription. So it's pretty cool. Whoa, crap. Well, now we got problems. Oh, we did it. And I remembered to reach over and turn off auto drop too. Whew. I can't believe we stood that back up. I think it was because all the weight on there. There we go. That's all the bales. Now we can count these easier too. But yeah, I wish YouTube had something like that with Google. Like if you have some kind of Google subscription or whatever, you get a free membership. Because on Google, on YouTube, it's a 70-30 split. So the creator gets a full 70%. There is no processing fee comes out of it comes out of the Google side or the YouTube side, but the creator gets a 70% cut instead of a 50% cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
That's a lot of damage.
18, 19, 20, 21. We got 21, so we got 192,000 liters. 195,000 liters. That's a lot of damage for 100 bits. Thank you for the 100 bits. Much appreciated. Anonymous, whoever that is, much appreciated. Throw some more plungers in chat. Much appreciated. Yeah, Amazon owns Twitch like Google owns YouTube. Yeah, but yeah, if you have Amazon, and like I said, you don't have to use it here. But if you have Amazon and you have a Twitch, obviously if you're here, you're listening, you have a Twitch account. I don't know, you may not. You don't have to have an account to listen. You have to have one to type in my channel or follow on my channel. But yeah, if you have it, make yourself a Twitch channel, just a Twitch account. You don't have to stream or anything, of course. Just be here watching, whatever. And link your Amazon account and give somebody that free sub. I mean, that's an extra $2 every month that they could probably use. Or give it to a big creator. Who cares? Give it to somebody. That's an extra $2 that definitely will make somebody's day anyway. That's just my suggestion. If you have Google, if you buy movies through Google Play, you can watch them on YouTube. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. See, I had no idea. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try this. No, it's definitely not going to work, is it? We may actually have to... Let's cheat a little bit. Seems like it's a daily thing with this tractor. It is. It's definitely a daily thing with this tractor. Always. The reason you have Twitch, that's pretty impressive. I don't get that a whole lot, but I know a lot of people like watching on YouTube better. Myself, I like watching on YouTube better, to be fair. There are a few people that only stream on Twitch, though, so I'll watch them here. All right, let's unfold. Let's extend. Come on. There we go. No, stay. Okay. And then we're going to V and B. There we go. We're going to have to make 2 trips and maybe 1 extra, but I'll just come down here with the telehandler and get the extra one, I think. If there's 21. I may have counted wrong. It may only be 20. I feel like this speeds up stuff so much right here. Instead of having to chase them all over the field. It may not. It may actually be slower going and lining them all up like this. but I don't think so. I don't think this is slower. I think this is actually faster. And if you get them in a straight enough line, this will save you a ton of time here. All right, there we go. And I'm not going to pull it back in. I'm just going to fold it up, and then we'll go stand it up. And we're keeping these because I'm going to need these. These are for us. Normally I take these and sell them. We're going to keep these, though. What's up, Jeremy? How's it going, buddy? Yeah, me being the reason somebody has a Twitch account is that's humbling, is what that is. Trying to get this thing turned enough. There we go. I knew I was kind of out of place there, so. I want to go between the grass and the silage bales there, so I'm just taking it easy. Again, this tractor, we can kick it around straight at the last second, which is pretty good. Pretty close to straight right there. Let's go ahead and stand it up. Make sure we're off the wall. Yeah, we're good. What is that? What is that, Derek? YouTube is better, I think, because if it buffers, then it starts playing where it stops. I mean, that's true too, because it makes it a video afterwards, or during, I guess. But also, I have playback enabled there. I don't know if is playback enabled here. Can you actually go back and? Can you like back the stream up? I don't know if you can do that on Twitch, can you? Not with it live anyway. I can disable playback, so it wouldn't do that. It would just start you back where the live stream is, but I don't, because I like people to be able to back up and see more of it, you know? If they miss something, they want to back up and check it out, they can. Do you ever like Twitch better? A lot of people do. Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of people like YouTube better. You can't go back. Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. I know you can do it on VODs. Like, if you go back and watch the VOD on Twitch, you can back up. Like after the stream's over or whatever, and you want to go back and watch the stream again, you can. You can start wherever you want to then. But I mean, I can stream at a higher bit rate on YouTube, which sometimes means people are going to get buffers. But I'll always have that option where you can turn down your what resolution you're watching it, right? I don't have that option all the time on Twitch. So it's either source 1080p or it's source 1080p or one of the other options. You don't always get it on Twitch though, not for me. Partners do, but affiliates don't. On YouTube, I'll always have that option. So I think that's another good thing. And I can stream at a higher bit rate too. I stream at like 10,000 bit rate over there. It's still tough though, because YouTube's I did have 21 bells, nice. YouTube's their processing and stuff to encode is a little bit worse, I think. I think even at a higher bit rate, but the video still looks as good as Twitch, in my opinion. The next time hey, the rain stopped. The next time we do silage bales, we will do, the next time we do silage bales, we'll sell them, because I think I've got enough now for a while, and we'll have to let Jimmy empty out there, to John's trailer. I think I've got enough here for a while now. That's 21 silage bales we've got now, which is plenty. for now. Again, we're going to get to a point where we're going to start, every bale we make is going to go toward our cows, because eventually we're going to have more than we can handle, I think. All right, let's go ahead and flip this over. Right in the doorway. We're at the high point in the garage now. I don't think I'm going to get perfectly straight here, but we can get as close as we can anyway. That's pretty much it. We just bumped that other stack. Drop them. Let them rock for a minute. Well, that's pretty good, I think. Let's get out and see. We were a little off. We were a little further off than I thought we were. It's okay, though. It's still pretty good. And I got that one extra. And again, when I reset the map, I had to spawn bales in. So these are the regular 240s. So these are less. These are 6,500 silage bales. These are 9,400, not 9,300. All right, so we had 21. Hang on, we got to redo the math here. 21 times 9,400. I thought it was 93. That's 197,000 liters. But either way, I had to spawn back in my bales after I reset the map to get this back to where it was when we left off or whatever. That way it looked the same. And I had to spawn these back in because I couldn't spawn these in. So I actually lost 3,000 silage per bale that I had in here when we updated the map. So it's good to have these guys back because these are going really quickly. Not that those won't, but these are going really quickly. All right, since we don't use the straw a whole lot, I'm going to back this over here on this side. Actually, I may back it in right next to that. That way we can still get to both. Even if it's a little bit of an angle, it's fine. All right, I think that's good right there. I'm going to leave it extended, too. It's just easier. There we go. All right, let's cut this off. We've got our Hesston silage bales done. Heck yeah. Let's go grab that extra bale into the field. There's no need to take the whole trailer back down there for that. I probably need this. There we go. And then we'll come back and we'll probably finish off today moving some of these pallets around up top here. Off we go. I was trying to figure out why it's so much louder today for me. It's because I usually have my headset game volume turned down a little bit, and I've got it wide open today. I was like, why is it so much louder? Don't know. What's happening. I have 10 movies that I bought on Mom's Google Play and signed into her account watching on YouTube. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah. See, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Question: if you don't have, so you don't have YouTube Premium, right, bud? You just have, you have an account you sign in on Google Play, right? God, look how much bigger those silage bales are compared to the bales we've been moving around for a couple of days here. These things are heavy. Let's see how far out we can go and stop. Oh, it's already bouncing the back tires. Oh, okay. All right. Still there. No premium, just normal. So can you go to, so there, YouTube actually has YouTube free movies. Can you go to that? Oh, there we go. That's as far out as we can go. That's pretty funny. So I have YouTube Premium, the cheap one, not the one that's like $40 a month or whatever. I have the cheapest one. But there's TV shows and movies and stuff that YouTube puts on there, and some of them are free. Can you watch those if you don't have YouTube Premium? Because I don't remember. I never remember trying to look. From the YouTube free movies? I mean, there's a lot of good movies on there sometimes, honestly. Like, they rotate them out like everything else does. So, does that need more silage? It looks like there's still a silage bale sitting there. I'm not going to take this one anyway. I want to get rid of all these small bales first. That way we can be uniform with our bales here. There we go. Now, let's go see if... Yeah, John's ready to go here. Let's go ahead and get Get John gone again. I want to jump over and see if Jimmy's just about to get started back. Good. That's good. Yeah, see, he fills up at 23,900, and he's holding 23,400. So by the time he gets started, Jimmy's already back out on the field in full. So it's easier just to skip the task, to kind of pay attention to what they're doing, skip that task, and let them go. Let's see how that's doing production-wise, actually. I need to check the other stuff, too. We need to check cows and everything. This is full. That's full. It could use some more silage, but that's fine. Well, I don't know. We've already got the thing in. We might go ahead and take it. Water's good. Animals, chickens are good. Cows are good. They could use some more food, though. The 100 cows we have are chewing through a lot of TMR every day. But not that we can't keep up with it. I may end up needing more than one TMR mixing station. I can promise you that right now. Because it seems like they're chewing through a good bit already. We're definitely going to have a bigger trailer at some point to move that around, too. You don't have to have premium to watch YouTube premiums. Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember if you did or not. That's a great feature that I don't think a lot of people take advantage of. There's TV shows and movies and stuff for free on YouTube. Under the actual YouTube, not under somebody else's, not a made channel or anything, just under YouTube. There's a lot of free stuff there that's really good. And of course, there's a lot of channels out there that probably pirate stuff and put it on there too, but I'll watch those too. I don't care. I ain't got no shame. I ain't got no shame. If it's on YouTube, I'll watch it. Nobody's taking it down. I'll watch it if it's on YouTube. I watched Taxi on YouTube. I started watching that from episode 1. Yeah, Sean, this is single player. All right, let's go do our very awkward stacking here. And I say it's awkward because of the way I have to stack these. I've got to pick them up this way. I think I get more on here like this. We stacked them the other way that last time. Sideways like this. This time I'm grabbing them like this, but they go on the trailer by grabbing them the other way. Jeffrey, like Tubi TV? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff out there that's free. We bought one of the Amazon Fire Stick lights or whatever they are, and we watch a lot of Freevee. So, you know, I mean, there's some good shows on Freevee. Pull that out there. Go around to the end. Just really awkward. Can't see couldn't see the pallet split there. That was weird. All right, since I'm only going 4 high, I'm gonna go ahead and put these on the side here, I think. This is probably one of those situations where I gotta kind of shift them again too. Oh, I think we're hanging on the... We're hanging on a pallet there, something on the bottom side. Get that back here. Let's scoot over a little bit, probably. Oh yeah, they're just not stacked nicely, are they? They're not. Not even a little bit. That's all right. We can straighten them out some as we go. Oh no, they're only stacked 2 wide. I thought they were stacked 3 wide. It's the other way they stack 3 wide. What it is. All right. So the trick to this is you scoot your forks in. Right, you see them. You go in all the way. And you go up like this, just next to them, and then you open the forks up. You do the same thing on the top. Boom. Okay. Pushed in all the way. Good deal. There we go. And then you strap them down. That way they don't come flying off the trailer. That's the best way to do that. But yeah, Jeffrey, I like a lot of the free stuff. There's a lot of stuff out there. Who said Pluto? Yeah, Tubi and Pluto. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there. It may not be brand new shows. There's a lot of stuff to watch, though. Whoa, whoa there, Forks. What you doing? Yeah, it may not be the brand new stuff, but there's a lot of free apps out there to watch shows. And again, most of the time, if you just search on YouTube, you can probably find them. They're probably not supposed to be there, but there's a lot of them that are there. A lot of them that are there. All right. Lettuce is picked up. Let's go do the maters. Yeah, I don't like letting these fill up because then I feel like I'm just spending hours sitting in this thing, stacking these. So if we get them early, we don't have to spend a whole lot of time doing it. We spend just a few minutes doing it. Get them kind of as they come out. All right, how many do I have? 1, 2. I need 3 loose, it looks like. So that means we can take... Oh, that's not even close. This should be it right there. I think that's touchy. Need to back up and go forward a little bit here, not. Okay, there we go. Jeez, that was touchy. I'm gonna take 2 because taking 3 sometimes is a little weird with these pallets. Sometimes they like to flip over and such, so I'm gonna back these 2 up. Set them down right there. We'll go ahead and grab these. The other ones we might just push off from the side or something because it's hard to get this thing in there. Especially because my forks are pulled directly to the center. If I could shift these forks, I would shift them all the way to the right or the left, but you can only open them up or close them. You can't actually shift them one side or the other. Little lag save there. We're good. Alright. Same with these. We'll get those stacked up there. And I don't know if I can set these down like this or not. We're going to try to set them right here, though. Right there is fine, if they'll stay, like they did. Again, close your forks up, pull up next to it, bump into them a little bit, and then open them forks up. Okay, there we go. I don't know if there's actually a strap there that'll hold these or not, but you can kind of restrap everything there, I guess. And maybe something holds it, I don't know. All right, we got 1 more to put up there, and then we got 3 that we can finish out our top stacks with. I might be able to pick these up from here. See? Got 1 anyway. Yeah, see, I just kind of shoves them around. It's very awkward to do. Is Pluto the one that David Hasselhoff was doing ads for a while back? Because it's free. I think that's the one. I think it was Pluto. Oh, that one did not make it. It's, yeehaw. Still didn't land upright, huh? Okay. Not sure. I think it is. I think that's the one he was doing ads for. I don't know that I'll be able to get this up here like I want to. Well, there we go. Okay. Let's go. I don't know that this is helping anything, but it looks like it might have. We'll call that strapped in. It's probably not. Well, let's see how our contract's doing. I forgot to check this earlier. Oh, what is this? Oh, contract settings. I forgot there's a contract settings now. Lease cost standard. Yeah, there's no lease cost for us because we don't lease it. We can't lease anything. Concurrently active contracts. Oh, I didn't realize that. We could change the amount. Let's change it to 10. Debug off, activated. NPC farmers more often skip work on their fields, so more contracts can be offered. No, I don't want that. Oh, we can turn this stuff off. I didn't realize that. Higher difficulty. If active, all contracts must be completed by end of month at the latest. Canceling a contract will cost a penalty. Ooh, I'm glad we didn't have this when we started the series, because all that would probably be turned on. Yikes. Oof. Yeah, that's tough right there. Field purchase discount. If active NPC farmer gives discount on farmland purchases, discount increases with the number of completed jobs. Yes. 5% discount. Let's do an 11. I wanted a 10%. Can I do 10%? Let's do 11% discount on the fields. I think that's fair. The more jobs we do, the more discount we have on purchases. But we didn't have this when I started this series, or I probably would have had all this turned on. Can reduce the maximum discount for 11%. 3 jobs, max discount of 33%. Current number of jobs complete will decrease this value. Decreases by the value of the farmland purchase 5. Number of discount, effective jobs 5. Okay, yeah, so that's good. That's fine. All right, save. Yes. Okay, cool. I didn't know I could do that now. Oh, I didn't check the contract. That's the whole reason I went in here. We need to deliver 37,000 more, so he's got 2 more loads. Yeah, that's good. That's really good, actually. We're in really good shape over there. I'm pretty happy with that. Are those forks all? Oh, they're tilted down. I see. The tilt on this thing is very quick. It's very fast. There we go. That's what we wanted. We got 3 to stack up top. And then those first 2 stacks of maters are full. When this trailer fills up, we're going to go sell it all, or just whenever we get the best price. I don't know exactly when that's going to be, though. I need to look and see when we get the best price for this. We may be going to sell them today. I have no clue. I think it's in, like, December, though, if I remember right. And I may not be remembering right, but I think it is. I think it's in December. Tomatoes. Best price in February. Okay, yeah, it shifted a little bit, but yeah, February. And then lettuce is February too. I wonder if all this is still the same. January, February. Yeah, that one's December. Sorghum's in February or January. Soybeans is in June still. Okay, that's good. Straw is in January, February. Silage, January, February. Okay, cool. All that's still basically the same. That's good. That's what we want. That's what we want. All still basically the same. Yeah, we're gonna have to watch John, because once he gets one more load done, his next load's only gonna be a partial, or we're gonna be losing money because he'll be selling this the soybeans right now, which is not gonna be good for us. We need to wait and sell it in June. If we wait till the high price, we get a better deal, and I'd rather get the better deal than get money right this second. Because we've got operating cash. We don't need operating cash right now. We need to save it and get the best deal we can out of it. I think I picked that up in a really weird way. But we got it anyway. Oh, none of the maters falling out. I don't think that one's strapped, so I'm going to kind of half this. I'm going to do that, and maybe that counts for the strap on both of those. I know it locked it in, so maybe it locked this in too. I'm not real sure that this is even locked in there. But it's sitting there. That allows us to get another row in, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to. Yeah, if we can fill this trailer up by whenever that deadline was, what was it? January, December, I don't remember now. I've got such a terrible memory. I gotta go back and look again. February. Yeah, if we can fill that bad boy up till February. Lettuce gets 1,000 per 1,000. Tomatoes get 500 per 1,000. Because tomatoes produce slightly more. The same time period that lettuce does. Yeah. I forgot how much those are per crate. We'll look and see. 400. So that's 1,200 right there. That would be, that's 1,000. That's 1,000. That's 1,000. There's like 300. There's like 3,000 right there. And then over here it's about the same. Because it's double the amount of crates basically. I may at some point need that massive TMR mixer on my hub. I might, yeah. I might. Because right now... Oh, we need to give the cows some feed too. Go ahead and fill them back up. Right now, this thing's staying full. Like the trailer's full sitting under it, and the thing's full right now. And it produces TMR really quick. Like by the time I get the cows filled up and get this trailer parked back under and get the tractor put up, it's probably going to be close to full again. So it runs really quick. But instead of having multiples, I may have to go with a bigger TMR mixer. You're probably right. A bigger trailer would be helpful too. I can just dump all at once. And that'll also allow that thing to make more than what it's making at a time here too. How much milk do we have? I didn't even look to see how much milk we've produced here. Where's the cattle? 15,000 liters of milk again. Oh my God. Guys, I didn't know we were going to produce that much. Is it still a good sell price for milk? It probably is. Milk. Where's the milk? There it is. Oh, September, October. Yeah, we got a huge price drop. January is when we're selling again. But what's the 763? We're at 7. We're not really that good. It's not bad though for the diner. Or the town store. That's not that bad either. I mean, we're talking about dropping just a $50 or so. That's not bad. That might actually be worth going and taking selling another 15,000. That trailer's not that big. It doesn't hold that much. It holds like 12,009 or something. So we may need to go ahead and sell some more milk. We're gonna have a ton of milk to sell, which we could always send John or Jimmy to do. We don't have to go do it ourselves. We can take one of them to get one of them to go do it. In, what was that? January? Yeah, we can get one of them to go do it. They'll be doing a lot of running around for us in January, February. While we're over here straightening stuff out on the farm, they'll be doing all the running, selling grain and selling product and stuff. Let this thing fill back up. Let's go check on John and Jimmy here. It looks like Jimmy's about to fill up again. Or John's about Jimmy's about to drop off again. And if we looked at that before, 37,000, yeah, so after this load, John will have one partial load left to send. And I'm probably going to ride with him. That way he doesn't dump it all like he did last time. He wasted a bunch of money for us last time. But yeah, about every 2 days, we're having to come over here and put silage in this. So they're going through some food, for sure. But it's not that bad. On our way out here, I'm going to stop and check our cattle count just to make sure we got the right amount too. This shouldn't empty out. Should have about 3,000 left. 5,000. Almost 6,000. I was a little wrong in my calculation. Stop and check our head of cattle here. We got 125. That means we've had 4 more cattle since we did the server update or the map update. Had 4 more cattle since then. That's pretty dang good. We need about 75 more cows, and I can hire a 3rd worker, which means we need that McCormick. So it's gonna be a balance of, who's doing what, basically. I don't really have anything for a 3rd worker to do at the moment, but it'd be nice to be able to bring in one of John's buddies in town here to work with us. I think he said his name was Dean. We'll have Jimmy, John, and Dean. And if you get all 3 of those references not simultaneously, then good on you. Just heat it up and eat it up. Had the massive one on Stone Valley. I think made 300K liters overnight. Oh, wow. That may be a bit unrealistic for me. But this one, to be fair, like let's just go see. It's at 28,000. It holds 45. And I've got Bales just sitting on it right now. Like, you can see it going up. 402. 411. I mean, that quick. It's already putting out. So I know that having a TMR mixer is somewhat unrealistic, but TMR mixing stations have got to be a thing in real life. But this one's not super OP. It doesn't do a million liters. Like, I felt like this was as close to realistic as I could get it and still keep up. So, but it has a massive capacity, yeah. And I think we might. I mean, if I plan on doing 1,000 cows, I might have to go that route. I'm gonna be real honest. I might have to do that because we got 125, and I'm having to fill them back up every day. Basically, they're going through about 10,000 liters TMR. I mean, about 10,000 TMR a day. So we're gonna need a massive amount of everything, which is why I'm stockpiling now. I'm not selling any of these anytime soon. And you can see how little straw we've got right now. If we make it through wintertime, we're gonna be in good shape. I just need to get some oats in the ground next year and get them planted. Let's jump over here and we'll send John on for this load, and then the next load, tell John to skip task here. The next load will ride with him because he's only gonna be selling about 10,000 to finish the contract off, and the rest of that is ours. And I don't know how much is left over there. Oh yeah, there's still a good amount over here. Wow, that's like 5-6 acres worth of soybeans right there, probably. It's a 71-acre field, so that's at least 5 or 6 acres worth right there. So that's pretty good. All right, John's doing his thing. There's another tomato over there. Let's go ahead and grab it. Again, if we grab them a little bit at a time, we don't have to fight with them all at once. I am holding them though for best price, but selling them now just seems a little silly when we can get a better price out of them soon. Oh, I told you that thing's very tippy. Very tippy. I don't know where I'm putting this, but I don't want to go any higher. That seems really tall right there. I think I'm just going to go right in front. Yeah, 4 seems a bit tall. So we'll leave it at 4. Try not to flip it over, because we're going to be using Big Boy over there to pull it. It's already tippy anyway. Like that. See if we can get it in right up against that little lip. I think that's pretty close to it. May need to go back and shove it back over a little bit. That's pretty much it right there. Let's go around the other side and push it back over a bit. Pushed it a little too far. Well, we're not talking about the TMR, but just the idea of the mixing station. You know, like, is the mixing station a real thing? And how big did they get? That's what I need to find out. And I probably should have done some better research on that too. But I figured having one mixing station is probably not that cheaty. Having like a smaller one, you know what I mean? Like, I don't find that to be too bad. I'm trying to get this thing to square up here. So I'm just barely moving it. There we go. That's pretty close. I'll take that. Let's see if we can slide it back toward us just a bit here. Got it. Perfect. Given the right hydraulics, and if it's not worn out, I could use one of these in real life. Pretty close. Pretty close to that. I don't think I could move tomatoes around without damaging them. But if it's a steel box, I can do it for sure. That's if the forks are attached and they don't move, and if it's got the auto adjust like this one does. This has got the auto adjust forks. You can actually push stuff around with those like that. Pretty neat. You using this one too on this map? This one works well for this map, I think, but trying to do a very large number of cows would be very difficult, I think. With just one of these, I think having 1,000, I'd probably have to have 5, 6 of these running, and we're gonna have tons of bales and stuff stored up too. I know it's gonna take a lot of feed. I know it is, but again, that's the reason I'm giving myself one extra helper for every 100 head of cattle we have, is because of that. All right, John is just now headed over there. That's fine. I should have went there and sent him on sooner, but I think he'll be back in time. Yeah, all this right here, this has got to be 5 or 6 acres with soybeans. We're going to end up with all this extra. And right now we're sitting on 65,000 sorghum. And again, this is all contracts. 16,000 canola, 59,000 oats. 30,000 of that was contracts. Wheat and barley were all contracts. And then soybeans we just sold in June. So, yeah, we're going to end up with quite a bit, I do believe. We'll see how John does. We'll ride with him for a minute. I haven't checked in on his progress today, so we'll make sure he's still acting properly here. The biggest one listed is in Alberta. It's a 250K square feet or square meters. I know they use the metric system up there. That's from the top 10 list. So there is one that's big enough to generate 300,000 liters of TMR there, or equivalent in real life. As long as there's something that's realistic about it, I could use it. If it's super unrealistic, I can't use it. Like, I know there's a harvester out there. Was it the Tribine? That thing's a real harvester. I could really use that on this map. I just couldn't go the full speed with it. But it's a real harvester. And it actually holds something like 1,600 or 3,100 bushels. It's ridiculous. Like, it is a huge harvester. And it's not, I think there's only 2 of them, maybe 1 of them, but it's a real harvester that's really used, and it holds a lot. So like that, the harvester I'm using now roughly holds about 850 bushels. That Tribine holds like 3 times that amount. It's insane how big that thing is. Square feet, it sits on 33 acres. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I may have to look at the one on Mod Hub then. If I do get it, I may change the speed at which it produces or the amount it holds. And then I can use it. So as long as there's something out there that's a TMR mixer where they just dump all the stuff in and it mixes the TMR for you, if that's a real thing, which I'm already kind of cheating using this without knowing for sure, but then I'll get the big one. I may just modify the amount that it puts out every day. And if I have to have more than one of them, I have to have more than one of them. But to be fair, by the time we get to that amount, we're gonna have to have 5, 6 fields of just grass. Like, it's just gonna be grass, and then one big field of oats planted every year, and all the straw coming off of that too, or chaff, corn chaff probably. And then have a conveyor belt running from the bunker straight to the TMR mixer. All that's very realistically done. Like, you could do that. I don't think it would just automatically pick it up. You'd probably have to shovel it into the conveyor. But it could be done. The twin screw track harvester mod? Really? I didn't know that. I know that was a real thing. It's based off a real prototype. There was 2 of them made. There's one of them in Indiana. Wow. Dude, I didn't know that. That's cool. I mean, there's a lot of mods that are based off of prototypes. I know that too. And like one-offs. And the reason they're so cool is because they're one-offs. Oh, let's see how much more we got to deliver. Shouldn't be that much. 14,400. Okay, that's good. And Jimmy should be about full by the time we get back over here. Yeah, I know a lot of that stuff is based off of one-offs or prototypes or something. Like the Case IH autonomous tractor. There's a real. I watched the farm show or whatever it was 5-6 years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago now, when they introduced it. Really, maybe it's 3 or 4 years ago. Whatever it's been. Very, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I honestly didn't know there were actual TMR mixing stations. I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea. That makes me feel better about the one I'm using now, and possibly upgrading to a big one. Yeah, I'm glad you said that, because now I can actually look at it. But yeah, Smokey, I'm glad you said that, because I'm going to go look into that. And again, I may cut down the amount that it holds, like capacity-wise. I'm going to do a little research to see what I can figure out. And I'm going to have a bigger one, or like 6 or 8 of those. One of the two. Like, I'm going to have a bunch of those, or one big one, or 2 big ones, maybe. They had the autonomous case there on this. Dude, that thing is so cool, man. The game doesn't do it justice. It is so cool looking in real life. Well, I say in real life. In the real version of it is so cool looking on video. I haven't seen it in real life. I'd love to go see it in real life, though. That'd be cool. I'd love to go spend a day at Welker's or Sunny Farms or Millennial Farmer's Place. That'd be kind of cool, too. Stop. Turn. Cool. All right. John's doing good. He's doing good work today. And Jimmy is just about full. This will be our last load for the day. We'll finish this field off tomorrow. I can't pick up the straw. I wish I could, because it looks like some really thick, good straw. That looks really good, the soybean straw. I can't pick it up, though. I've got a bug going on. I don't know what it is. It may be the collect straw on contracts mod that's glitching out with the map. I'm not sure. Shelby, Montana isn't that far from me. I mean, if I ever got out that way, I would, which I'm not a big enough name in the farm world to meet up with those guys and spend a day on their farm or whatever. None of them, really. But honestly, I think being closer to age with Zach and with Leg Arms and Nick, one of those 2 farms would be fun. And I think what's his name from Sunny Farms? I think he's like what, 25, 26. Hanging out on a cattle farm would be kind of cool too, though. Because they got a lot of different stuff going on that they got to do. Which so does every farmer. Don't get me wrong. It's just different than the regular farms. Just crop farms. It's different than that, I guess we should say. But yeah, I could see somebody like Clutch, or I mean, if FTG would have kept doing farming stuff, you know, probably FTG. Has he put out a video lately? I haven't seen his channel live in a while, man. It's like it disappeared. They've been up to Casper quite a few times. That's cool, man. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's really not that far. I mean, everything's far in the Midwest, though. It's like Texas. Oh, come on, Jimmy. Quit playing around. Quit playing. Look at this guy. They're trying to break the header. You know, if you'd stop turning and hitting the brakes and all that and just go, the back end would stay on the ground. Oh. Oh, getting close. There we go. Okay, now we can just move here. So the cool thing about using course play now is it almost senses the crops. Like a lot of times you'll see them kind of drive on the edge of them, but they don't go through them. They'll get right up to the edge and they'll stay on that edge and they'll go around the crops. So that's kind of cool. He was in where? Where is that? But yeah, I feel like Wyoming, Montana, even Nebraska, man. Like getting anywhere, like going between the big places anyway takes hours. It takes a long time to get between the big places, which, I mean, that's basically every state. Every state's got a couple of really big towns, cities. I call them towns from Mississippi because Jackson's the biggest town, and it's not even the same size as a small city in a bigger state, population-wise, anyway. Definitely, infrastructure-wise, it's not. I'd hate to live in Jackson proper. I'd hate to live there. I know there's some streamers that live down around there that stream on Twitch, but they live just outside. They live in like the burbs, right? They live just outside, like south or north of Jackson. There's some nice places south or north, but you wouldn't want to live in Jackson proper. That'd be awful. I'll run over the biggest straw pile you've made so far. Good job, Jimmy. Good job. Good on you. There you go. From Casper to Shelby's about 8 hours, 43 minutes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a long drive, man. Like 5 hours, or 8 hours and 43 minutes. I could be down to the coast, the Gulf, and just about back. I can go down to the coast and back in 8 hours. For reference, bud, it's about, from here, it's about 9 hours. No, it's not even 9 hours. From here, it's about 7 hours to Panama City Beach. I can be on Panama City Beach in about 7 hours. And I live nowhere close to the ocean. I live closer than you do, apparently, though. Yeah, 9 hours. That's crazy. That's a little further away than I thought it was. I thought it was closer than that. All right, while Jimmy heads back to work, we're going to let him work until John, we get John emptied out here. Once we get John, I'm going to ride with John back over there. Once he gets emptied out, or when he gets over there, we're going to take over because I don't want him dumping all of it. Every time he does, too. Every single time. All right, Jimmy, what are you doing? What are we waiting on, Jimmy? You're making me nervous, son. So what? We'll just let John drive off then. And then maybe Jimmy will move. Oh, there you go. Okay. I'm out here like you're going to turn right, then you go left every time. You could just go right. It's faster that way. Oh, got to take the long way. The long way home. Take the long way. Hey, then. Casper to Sturgis is a 4-hour drive, same as Denver, and Casper to Cheyenne is about 2 hours. Wow, dude. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, everywhere out there, like, I don't know how sparse the smaller towns are, though. You know what I mean? Like, I have no idea. like here, about every hour, you're gonna hit a town that's big enough. They got, multiple fast food restaurants, and even in Mississippi, which of course in Mississippi you're gonna hit that. Multiple fast food restaurants and a Walmart, and $1 million generals between. But I feel like there's a lot more range land out there, farmland and like open range land out there, which is one reason I would love to move to the Midwest somewhere. And I don't mean like Lincoln or St. Louis or what's the big towns in Montana, Wyoming. I don't want to move there. I want to move out just outside of those somewhere. That would be awesome. Live out just outside of this. Not counting the Casper suburbs is 23 miles. Yeah, see, there you go. That's not bad. You know what's crazy too, bud, is I was having this conversation about the length of driving time and stuff with somebody in the UK one time. And they're like, man, it really takes you that long to get somewhere? And it's like, I mean, that's a short drive. some of their drives over there are not that far, Like, I just didn't realize the time, like how long it took to go from like northern UK to southern UK on the mainland part, Doesn't take that long. It's like 7 or 8 hours. So in the time it takes you from get to Casper to Shelby, you could drive the entire length of the UK. The way it sounded anyway, I think that was right. Like it wasn't that far. But yeah, I was talking about like a 4 or 5 hour drive, and like, God, that's a long drive. I'm like, that's a short drive. that's a short drive doing shows. Spending 3-4 hours on the road was normal. Yeah, once John gets over here, we'll start him back in the same spot, but we'll have him switch to go to the silo at the house once he's got all this emptied out. Yeah, if you're watching later, you've made it this far in the video. If you're watching on YouTube, let me know what's the normal long drive for your area. I'm curious, and I don't mean like just running over into town. I mean like, going a couple towns over or something. What's the like big towns over? What's the normal, the average drive it would be in your area? No matter if you're in Australia or if you're in the UK or if you're in India or if you're in the US. I mean, if you live out in Texas, going between the big towns takes a while. So, the big cities. I mean, other than Dallas-Fort Worth, but it's called Dallas-Fort Worth area because it's, 20 minutes apart or something? It's not that far. $15 to 30 miles for you? Well, I mean, so Tennessee to me has a lot of, you're in Tennessee, right, Crystal? Tennessee to me has a lot of, what would be considered smaller, like not cities, but Murfreesboro to me is a city, right? Jackson's a city. Memphis is a city. So if you go from like Memphis to Jackson, Tennessee, it's what, like 45 minutes or an hour, maybe? Probably closer to 30 minutes, really. It's been a long time since I've made that drive, but it's closer to like 30, 45 minutes. It's not that far. And then you go from Jackson up to Murfreesboro, it'll take you about an hour and a half, maybe. Probably not even that. Yeah, probably not. I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time. We used to go play pool all the time, and we'd go from like Memphis to Jackson to Murfreesboro. Murfreesboro's got a really cool pool hall up there, by the way. And then into Nashville from Murfreesboro is only like another 20 minutes or so. It's not that far, like 20, 30 minutes maybe. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, and then you got like Gatlinburg and all the towns around Gatlinburg and outside of Gatlinburg and stuff. So Tennessee's got a lot of well-known towns for different reasons, of course. Like most people would know where Murfreesboro is if they weren't familiar with it, But you say Nashville, you say Memphis, and then you say Gatlinburg, and everybody's like, oh yeah. But it's really spread out. So yeah, it does take a while. If I went from Memphis to Nashville and then Nashville to Gatlinburg, it would take, oh crap. Dang. 8,000. We lost a lot. I'm sitting there talking. We didn't pay attention. We lost a lot of money right there. Dang it. We lost a lot of money right there. 8,000. That was, how many liters was that? Good Lord. What are we getting for current prices? 500. God, that was 4,000. That was 16,000 liters we just sold. Dang it. About 14,000 liters. Crappers, man. That's a lot. All right, we'll drive back over there, and on my way, I will bid you adieu. We'll finish up our conversation, of course, first. 35 miles to Jackson for you. But to go to Memphis is almost 2 hours. Okay, so it is about an hour and a half. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, about an hour and a half. Oh, to Nashville is 3 hours. Okay. Yeah, so that is a little further apart than I thought. Yeah, so that's about right. That's about right. Hour and a half from Memphis to Jackson, then about another 2.5 to Nashville. Yeah. From Tupelo, it's about 4 hours, 4.5 to Nashville. I know that. I used to make that drive from time to time. About 4.5. Depending on where you're going in Nashville, it's 4.5 hours. Could be 5. 1,700 miles. Woo! 26-hour drive. That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, I feel like Tennessee's got a lot more well-known places. Like, I never talk about going from South Haven to Tupelo to either of the big college towns, Starkville or Oxford, and then like Jackson, and then down to Biloxi. But those are pretty spread out too. So from either way from Tupelo either way to Starkville or to Oxford, where Ole Miss is or Mississippi State is, it's about an hour roughly, right? So Mississippi State from Tupelo is about an hour and 15. Ole Miss, like the campus itself, from Tupelo is about an hour and 15, so it's about the same. And then down to Jackson, it's about a 4-hour drive, so it's about as close to go to Jackson as it is to go to Nashville from Tupelo. And that sounds crazy, but it is. It's about the same distance, because they're both, Jackson's kind of south and a little bit west of Tupelo, or actually a good bit west, and Nashville's north and east of Tupelo. So pretty weird. But yeah, it's about the same distance either way from there. And then of course leave Tupelo, you go to Birmingham, you go to Montgomery, which is another 4-hour drive the other direction, south and east. Birmingham's like 2.5 from Tupelo. If you go the other direction though, there's nothing. There's nothing. South Haven and then over into Arkansas, I guess, would be it. And that's going north. It's going to Memphis. I mean, I guess Tunica would be directly east of Tupelo. I mean, directly west. And it's still north. It's not even directly west. It's still kind of northwest. Doing 110 across Nebraska, trying to keep up with the semis, I bet. I've only been to Nebraska a couple times. A couple times was for doing stores for the fabric shop, and then once for a family reunion. So, but yeah, I've only been up there a couple times. It's actually there's a lot of corn. It looks like this. Like that's what when I think of Nebraska, that's what I think of right there, which is why they're called the Cornhuskers. That's why they're called the Cornhuskers. I think I'm gonna move this over a lot further here. That way, Jimmy doesn't have as far to drive. We'll find that next road that he's got to go down, and we'll stop there. Wait, is he done? Yeah, I was sitting there talking. We wasted all. I think he's done, actually. All but this last row down here. We're not going to be able to hold it all, but that's all right. We'll take it back. Yeah, he's done. Okay, cool. So we're done with this. So tomorrow we'll pick up. We'll finish this a little bit off. He's got to have, which he may be done. Yeah, he looks like he's done. Looks like he was going to have a little bit more, but no, he needs to be unloaded because he's finished. All right, cool. Well, yeah, tomorrow we'll just pick up. We'll take everything back to the house, or we'll take another contract and just have John go dump this. We'll shut that one off there. We'll go kick Jimmy out of here. Jimmy, go home. Yeah, there we go. We're done. Sweet. Let's just double check the info here on the old tablet. Yeah, all harvested. Sweet. That means I can close this contract too. Completed. Collect. Sweet. All right. Good deal. There's some more harvesting contracts we may take if there's... Oh, no. They're all cotton and corn. Okay. There are some sowing contracts we could do, but those would take a while with the little cedar we got. Take a long while. Yeah, we may just hold off. We'll have to wait again. So that's all of our contract season done right there. I can't believe we never got one for field. Did we do field 30? We might have done field 30. We need to buy a corn header. I can see that already. Field 7 would be really nice to have. That's a big contract. Oh, it's not even up here, is it? I mean, that one's paying $10,000 for field 28. Field 28 is not that big. Like, look at the difference. Field 7 is probably a couple acres bigger. That is 24 acres, and that's 33 acres. So 10 more acres. So that's probably about a $15,000 job right there. Yeah, tomorrow we'll pick up. We'll get all this back to the house. We've got 8,000 left in here. We would have had about 20,000 in soybeans had I not been running my mouth and talking and missed it. But we've got about 8,000 left in here. So we're going to have 8,500 in soybeans left over. Is all we're going to have to sell next year, sadly. But field 7 had sowing? Oh, did it? I guess it's already been harvested then. Well, it says it's ready to harvest. That's weird. How would it be under that? It did have plow. Would they just plowing it under? God. Plowing that corn under. That's terrible. But either way, I appreciate you guys. I gotta go get started on dinner. Making chili tonight. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you guys for all the gifted subs and kind of paying it forward to other folks today. I appreciate that. Thank you for all the bits too, whoever Anonymous is. I appreciate you. Playing all the jump scares for everybody, of course. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow on YouTube around 1 p.m. for something. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to be doing, but I'll see you then for something. I don't know what it is. And then back here tomorrow afternoon, we'll be starting on something new. We may end up skipping a couple days and selling things like we did last year. It's very possible. I appreciate y'all. Later, everybody.